right. Hello, and good morning, Facebook land. What's up, YouTubers? How we doing out there? Thank you for joining me. As always, it's nice to see you. Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic, Compound Concentrates and Coffee. We are here. We're up. We're on the air. Your SunDaze edition. How you all doing out there? What's up, William? Nice to see you, guys. That's why I'm putting these on, so. All right. What's going on, everybody? How we doing out there? That was BioTrek, our theme song here on CC&C. You having a good start to your day, hopefully? All right. Well, let's turn the microphone. You having a good start to your day out there, hopefully? I mean, you know, it is gorgeous out. I want to take a look at things. Yep, I know. I'm working on it. All right. Right now, it is currently 57 degrees on the grounds of the compound here in Orange, Connecticut. 63% humidity. Winds at 6 miles an hour. I know right now you hear me really good. Nice up close and personal. What's up, YouTubers? Let's see. Well, I'm here. Adjusted YouTube's audio as well, so. Good morning, Diana. All right. Let's see what we do now. Nice, beautiful, sunny weather today. We're going to have temperatures high in the 70s. Monday, you are now starting your week out. It's sunny. I love doing that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sundays. All sunny weather. Beautiful temperatures in the low to mid 70s. It's still low. Ooh, got your Kush, got your gelato, headbanger. Also a Kush 8. Nice. No, it's for some reason it's that microphone. Facebook has been doing this. Hold on, let me see. Yep. See that.
Yeah.
I turned Siri off.
It was just asking if you wanted to turn her back on. I hit don't use Siri. So.
All right, now hold on.
I swear, can you turn the mic around? Because it feels like over here I can hear you.
No, what it is, all right, now there's no mic at all. Unplug it and plug it back in. No, the mic's facing me. It literally, it's not even that. It's again, Facebook's been doing updates, and every time they do updates, I have glitches with certain things. Once their updates are done, all of a sudden the stuff is flawless. Mm-hmm. Here it is. Now I can hear it perfectly. I hear what you're hearing out there, so yay! Once again, it is 57 degrees on the grounds of the compound. It is beautiful and sunny out there. Hopefully you can enjoy your SunDaze. Yep. Once again, thank you for joining me, Diana. Nice to see you, William. And everybody else, I am seeing I have 4 people over here on YouTube. I have 3 people over there on Facebook. Hi. What's up, all? And yeah, nice, bud. Nice. Kush, gelato, headbanger, also Kush 8 cartridge. Interesting. Alrighty. A little bit of news of the whoa. As a Florida woman who was initially denied a $1,000 lottery prize when her ticket was believed to be lost in the mail, was finally awarded her winnings by lottery officials. Now, Sue of Ridge Manor, Hernandez County, won a second chance drawing with what was initially a losing ticket. Now, due to COVID-19 restrictions, she was instructed to mail her ticket to Florida Lottery headquarters. So, Burgess sent the ticket via certified mail so she could track its trip to Tallahassee. However, the tracking system said the ticket was in transit, and it remained that way for weeks. She says, I was horrified to find out that the Lottery Commission had never received my ticket. After I had to pick myself up off the floor, I learned the ticket was still in transit. Lottery officials first told her that the prize was being forfeited and given to a second place winner because the ticket never arrived at the office with the postmark proving it was mailed within 7 days of her being notified that she'd won. Burgess turned to WFLA-TV for help. Lottery officials conducted an additional investigation, and they discovered the ticket was indeed in their possession. A lottery official told the TV station they did not know why the ticket's postal tracking information was incorrect or why it took so long to find the ticket. So, they said a FedEx delivery arrived at her home this week with her check for $1,000. Good for her. Now, let's get on to some music here. Cheers, all. You know, I didn't catch it last night. I did, I missed it. That, again, Kevin Seconds, the artist. The song called Agree to Disagree. Gonna get a little Brent Bourgeois on for you. It's called The Truth. Now, just in case people didn't catch it, I did start early. So, you're going to get JC's Power Hour. Instead of starting at 11 and going to 12, she's going to come on at 10:30 and go to 11:30. right. I dig that tune, man. I do. I dig the stuff that Brent does. BrentBourgeois.com. Check him out. Yeah. Little Mandy Draper, a little hip hop tune's called Logic. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, everybody. It's 10:20.
Look, humble brag to your white flag. Quit on me, world, I remember. Sold you hope until they got your vote. Ain't trying to cope, they couldn't quite deliver. Profit off on one poly with you. Candyman, Nash Mirror, and a 3-star with a continental and a presidential wanna talk with you. It's touche, won't let them waste my time. Y'all been picture outside. See who came for the fame, who played through the pain. This game, they on my line, it was on her dime. Know who to start with, life in apartments, mine gon' slide. They on your heels, you know it's real. Now you fool, my hands is tied. Go, you are who you are, care less about a horoscope. Middle of July, in the hoodie, in the overcoat. Really want to static up pretend. Better be glad that we don't want revenge. It's more than the bag, it's more than the trend. Live with the shame, it's part of your sense. Yeah. Now you wanna hear about the evils I done sidestep. Get murder for the world to see, and they gon' ask for context. My mindset, no weapon form. Since trapping out the dorms by any means, the motto, no, you have been warned. No, we can't be broken, turn the quarantine to solitude. The arms so short to reach, you can't be free without the molecule. Blood ties and war cry, somebody's out to profit. My granny praying for me, I'ma keep defying logic. No, we can't be broken, turn the quarantine to solitude. The arms so short to reach, you can't be free without the molecule. Blood ties and war cry, somebody's out to profit. My granny praying for me, I'ma keep defying logic. All the drama, there we go, big decision, final notice, innocence, double shift, what I miss. Plenty tired, but not broken, watches dying, in slow motion, blind twist, profits. And put it right back where I came from. Better speak up, better say something. Sleep at the wheel, better wake up. And up like a bill, get your weight off. For all the capitalists, I'm not attached to this. I couldn't break this down, that's what the magic is. On a live feed, raising Lazarus. Try to focus, capture this, and get as close as you can stomach. Don't care what it costs, just get it to the public.
By the way, you said runts this AM. Eating them or smoking?
Not being treated like a human. When you fight this misses illusion, your whole damn life is a movement. No, we can't be broken.
I've actually had the medical version of runts before.
Can't be free without the molecule. Blood ties and war cry, somebody's out to profit. My granny praying for me, I'ma keep defying logic. No, we can't be broken, turn the quarantine to solitude. The arms so short to reach, you can't be free without the molecule. Blood ties and war cry, somebody's out to profit. My granny praying for me, I'ma keep defying logic.
All right. Now, little reggae, you say? I can do that this day. The artist Rocky Duani. The song is called Control. Absolutely, it is gorgeous out here. And yes, Bud Rich, I am. I cannot complain in the least. My day started out great, and it's just been going from there. Now, the reason I started early, by the way, just in case people forget or don't know, we are in football season. So, games start at 1, so I'm only on for 3 hours. Gonna be watching the games, doing some stuff. And then what I'll do is later on this evening, I'll jump back on like I did last Sunday, or the Sunday before. But I'll jump on, and we'll hang out for like another hour or 2 hours. Good morning over there. How is Las Pocahontas this morning? to hear it. Glad to hear it. Alrighty. Once again, that was called Control. The artist Rocky Duani, a little bit of reggae. Now, I have Guion the Lion, one of the newer ones that's on our list. Go to the infiniteinkwell.com if you dig what you hear. Tune's called Good Energy.
Cause we good over here. This joy can't be destroyed, I'm immune to despair. Now I'm setting my intentions, I learned from all my lessons. Took a minute to get the message, but it's finally clear. You've been hating all day and hating all night, worrying and whining, both waste your life. But if you take your time and focus on what's right, you will notice just how potent hope is when you are aligned with kindness. Let it flow through you, yours can start shining. You'd be so happy, can't even hide it. Every day would leave you delighted. It's cause of fear the people keep fighting. So I'm sending good energy to all my friends and enemies. Can't expect something different if you acting the same. If it don't make sense, it'll never bring change. Sending good energy to all my friends and enemies. Can't expect something different if you acting the same. If it don't make sense, it'll never bring change. I be trying to teach him, I be trying to reach him. I've been preaching like Reverend Run DMC, Adidas sneakers. People really need to take another peek deep inside. They fighting demons so they weaken, all they need is the lie. This is why we look ahead, never behind, never slip and slide. Focus on the climb, hocus pocus time. Happiness is magical, actual joy. It'll make you clap your hands and make actual noise like kindness. Let it flow through you, yours can start shining. You'd be so happy, can't even hide it. Every day would leave you delighted. It's cause of fear the people keep fighting. So I'm sending good energy to all my friends and enemies. Can't expect something different if you acting the same. If it don't make sense, it'll never bring change. Sending good energy to all my friends and enemies. Can't expect something different if you acting the same. If it don't make
Got some news of the weed coming up
change.
in between this track and the next. All right. The harvest of 60,000 cannabis plants underway in Rock Creek, British Columbia, in what is expected to be one of the largest legal outdoor marijuana crops in North America. The 24 hectares of cannabis at the Speakeasy Cannabis Company's farm are kept secure behind a large chain-link fence equipped with surveillance, motion sensor cameras, barbed wire, all sorts of things. Over the next few weeks, workers will harvest an expected 70,000 kilograms of cannabis. Now, they say, as far as we know, at best we can tell, This will be the largest harvest in Canadian history. Yeah, they say based on reported harvests, this is the largest in Canada to date, and likely North America, because of the U.S., who doesn't have the licensing programs that allow unlimited plant canopy. You heard that, right? Unlimited plant canopy. It's amazing when you look at photos and videos of this. Yeah. Alrighty. Let me get over here. I have a little something coming your way. A little something that brings in the little woman. Absolutely, I dig it. I dig it. Yeah, I was just sending up a message. You could see what I typed out. All right, everybody. I'm out. Like I said, you get your JC, of course. Just a little early. Once again, we're out of here at 1 o'clock because, well, it's football and things to do. Well, I'm only on for 3 hours, so do like a half hour.
I just want to know so I know Come here, Chase. Easy, easy. It's just my phone picture. Good morning and happy Sunday to everybody. Happy football Sunday. I'm getting a lot of kisses over there. Good morning to you, Jackie. How are you? It's hard to dance when I'm getting smothered with Chase kisses, but other than that, I'm doing all right. Hey, Bud Rich, how you doing? My weekend, I'm gonna say, for the most part, has been leaning on the very good side because I actually got to speak one-on-one to William Shatner yesterday. So, even though my Steelers game is now delayed and I'm in a bye, I'm gonna have to say the weekend is still positive. I'm kind of bummed I don't have a game, but it is what it is. And we will just have to. Oh, he is like awesome sauce. I shared. I'm not. Yeah, I shared my video on my Facebook. So if you check out my Facebook page, you can see it. It's like 2 minutes. So it's really cool, and he has a lot of fun with his fans. You could tell he enjoys talking with his fans. That it's not like, he's not forcing himself to do these things. He likes talking with his fans, and he has fun with it. And he's just a sweetheart. I met him one other time when Kara and I went to New York when he was doing a book signing, and he's always that way. He's really, I think that's one of the reasons he's been this popular for this long, is because he's very appreciative and very nice towards his fans. And not every person is like that. Not everybody with fame is appreciative of their fame. Some are real assholes, I mean, in plain English. And he is far, far, far from that. He's a wonderful guy, always has been. But yeah, absolutely. One time years ago, Stone Cold Steve Austin is and was always one of, if not the favorite wrestler of Kira. And one time I surprised the kids. I took them. Stone Cold was doing a meet and greet. Exactly. Stone Cold was doing a meet and greet because he was doing a book signing. And I didn't tell them the whole way there, "Hey there, happy Sunday right back at you." And I didn't tell them where we were going. I just piled the kids in the car, and I'm like, we're going off for a ride. And even as young as they were curious, because we hardly ever went on the highway going that way. It was always, whenever we went on the highway, we were going this way. So, they know something was up. But, when we got there and I was about to park, I finally said, "Oh yeah, you see that building over there where all those people are lined up?" And Kira was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "There's some guy in there that we're gonna go in there meeting. I forget his name. I think it's Steve Williams, but you might know him better as Stone Cold Steve Austin." And like, I'm not even lying to you. She almost gave herself a concussion because the window was closed, and she just like thunked her face into the window. She was like, "What?" And he was also a really great guy. Shook hands with all the kids, I was teasing him about a storyline, about one of the storylines that was happening at the time, and, he was, we were breaking each other's balls back and forth. It was really fun, and like I said, he was just really terrific with his fans, and just all of them. Poor Liz she was, like, had to be 2 or 3 at the time. She was, like, so tired I was carrying her the whole time, but she was awake enough that, when we got up to him, she was like, "That's Stone Cold." She actually recognized him, which I thought was really cool, because she was young. But, yeah, it's great when you get to meet guys or gals that, you like, celebs, athletes, all that fun stuff. Hi. Speaking of celebs, let us not forget, it is Chase with that face, my little co-host. Nom 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 nom. I'm playing. Just got a French kiss from my dog. Oh, absolutely, and I get a video of the memorable experience too, as well as signed pictures. So, I'm a happy little person. Yes, Chase is my baby, my little brat. You could tell he's a very kissy face kind of dog. He's a very lovable dog. He kisses himself into exhaustion, then he takes a nap, and then he starts the whole process over again. So he's quite cute like that. Let me. Since I do have only a half hour here, because, again, it is NFL Sunday. Oof! And I'm getting beaten up by my dog. Are we good, son? I mean, are we better? We got this? Alright? We cool? We cool? Okay, we cool. Pugs are my absolute favorite dog. I mean, I love all dogs. I mean, like, every dog on my route I know by name, pretty much. And, I've never met a dog I didn't like. Even the dog that took a chunk out of my hand, one of the first things I said, because it had to be reported, I said to the animal control, I said, "Do not It's not the dog's fault. Don't get him, don't make him get hurt or anything or taken away. So, I definitely love dogs, and, but, nah. I think pugs are just more and more special. Most of them do. A few are neurotic, but most of them do. All right, let's get into talking about football. There are, sadly, there are 2 games that are being rescheduled. And mine got thrown totally into a bye, which I think week 8 or 9 is now what we're going to play them. But somehow the Patriots-Chiefs game is being planned for Monday night. It's not finalized yet, but that's what they're saying. If they do play, yeah, I know, I hate the Patriots too, buddy. If they do play, it was Cam who tested positive, so he's not gonna be able to play. So, I mean, I don't know who the hell really thought by this early in the game there would have to be a backup for Cam. And this is going on what I said, during the summertime and at the beginning of the year. This was going to be a challenging year, no matter what. I mean, I wanted the teams to play, I wanted the games to happen, but there were going to be challenges, and this is one of them. And part of me is saying to myself, are the guys, because one of the baseball teams totally blew away one of the rules, and they went out and they partied at a club or a bar or whatever, and ended up basically contaminating the whole team. And we've got to remember, testing positive is right now, you may or may not be showing symptoms. You may or may not be quote unquote sick. You may have had it and you're in the end stages of it. You may be at the beginning stages and you're going to get sick. You may be, it's just very, obviously you want to try to control the cross contamination, obviously, but the Titans seem to have it through a lot of their team. They're testing the other guys on the Patriots, obviously. Cam has it. He's ruled out no matter what. They're going to do some more tests during the day, hoping on the results getting back today or early tomorrow, so that they can, if they do it, they can play the Patriots-Chiefs game tomorrow. So that's a big old question mark as we're talking about it. I mean, it was pretty messed up, because yesterday, in the middle of going over the weekend, it was on ESPN. They were going through the different games, and literally right as they were talking about the Patriots-Chiefs game, you saw live on air, all their phones started to blow up, and they were like, oh crap, Cam's sick, not gonna be able to play, and you saw them reshifting their talk really quick, they knew what they were gonna say, they knew how they thought the game was gonna play out, and now they're like, oh crap, now what do we do? So I mean, it changes that quickly. I mean, you just have to roll with the punches, as they say. So we're gonna keep rolling, and again, I'm gonna try. I got 15 minutes left, so I'm gonna try to get to as many, if not all, of my picks as I can. Let's get this rocking and rolling. The first game is the Baltimore Ravens, who lost last week to Kansas City. Thank you, Mahomes. Is playing the Washington football team, which I cannot Stand that name. For the love of God, pick a name. Please. I'm sorry. I get you don't want to be the Redskins anymore, but for the love of God, pick a name. Would you please? At this point, call yourself the freaking Care Bears. I don't care. Just freaking call yourself something. Ugh. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Much as I loathe to admit it, there is no way on God's green earth. No way. In hell. That Washington is beating the Ravens. The Ravens are pissed that they lost last week. They do have a lot of talent on their team, unfortunately. There is no way on God's green earth. I wouldn't even pick this as a bookie bet because this is not a bookie bet. This is like a Festivus miracle is what this is. Okay. So I'm going with the Ravens on this one. Next one is the Chargers and Tampa Bay. I don't like to say anything with Brady is going to win, but I think the Chargers are going to keep it close, but I am sadly forced to admit that Tampa Bay has the edge on this one. So yep. Gonna have to take them. I'm yupping because I'm looking there again. I'm looking to see which one I definitely want as my bookie bet. There were a couple of candidates. Remember what the bookie bet is, ladies and gentlemen. The bookie bet is the home team loses. You know, one of those games that they really should have. And this is in honor of my dad. And you know, I think I know which one I'm gonna make as a bookie bet, and it's gonna be completely related to my dad, since it's a team that he used to follow. So yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna do. But the next team is the Seattle Seahawks, who are one of the 3-0 teams, against the Miami Dolphins, who the Dolphins are home, and the Dolphins did get a win, and, you know, all that. But they're not... I almost said coordinated, and I'm not sure if that's the word I want to use. They're getting on it a little bit, but they're not strong enough to beat Seattle. Seattle is definitely going to be one of the ones. Seattle's going to be one of the ones that, barring any catastrophes, I see easily in the playoffs. So yeah, playoffs. I'm talking playoffs in week 4. Playoffs? Yeah, I know. I'm not, don't mock your mother. So yeah, we're taking Seattle there. Now this game, I was gonna write a preview for it, and I couldn't muster up enough wording. I mean, I could, but my heart wasn't in it, so I think I just changed. I'm gonna do the recap of it. It's 2 0-3 teams. Houston Texans and Minnesota Vikings. The Texans always seem to be a hit or miss team for me. I mean, sometimes they play really, really on point, and sometimes they start 0-3. They truly lack consistency. So the Vikings really should be better than they are. I understand, you know, their defense is shot to shit, but you know that you have to do something. You know that I mean, at one point, do you just throw in the towel on the season? I mean, Granted, it could be considered a rebuilding year, but you do not want the Vikings to end up being old school Cleveland and going 0-16. I mean, you gotta squeak out a win sooner or later, and I think, I mean, if I ever wanted to predict a tie, this is the game I would predict it in. That I could just see the way both teams are playing. I could just see this game ending in a tie. And if it does end in a tie, I am on video saying that I said this. But I'm gonna give it to the Vikings only because they should be a stronger team than they are. And I'm hoping that eventually they find the accelerator. But it's not going to surprise me if they lose either, if that makes sense. But I think of the two 0-3 teams, I think they're going to come up ahead. If that's something to shoot for. Woohoo. The surprisingly 1-2 Saints are at the semi-surprising 1-2 Detroit Lions. I say semi-surprisingly because Detroit's another one of those teams. A lot of talent, not enough execution. It just not clicking, not running smoothly. Now the Saints do have the talent and do run smoothly, and somehow have lost 2 games. So somebody's got to get back on track here. Home team advantage is still a thing. It is not a humongous thing this year, but it is a thing. But Drew Brees and company should really be able to put up a lot of points on them. So I'm gonna give it to the Saints, but I can. Part of me could see it going the other way. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but picking one, I'm gonna say the Saints are stronger. Now here is my bookie bet of the week. Even though Cleveland is 2-1, which color me surprised, and Dallas is 1-2, color me not surprised. On paper, on stats wise, Dallas is a stronger team. Dallas is home. They should win. Cleveland has had crappy season after crappy season after crappy season. They should lose before they even get onto the field. All that being said, Cleveland's trying harder. Cleveland is trying harder, is pushing themselves, and Dallas, I think there's a lot more strife in the locker room than we know about. I think there's a lot more issues than we know about. There's always, they're letting the guys hold out too long for contracts, and then the guys that they sign for a stupid amount of money become completely unproductive. And I said this a couple of seasons ago, there needs to be a clause worked into some of these contracts. Like, I'm sure, I'm not a lawyer, but I don't play one on TV, but I'm sure somewhere in the contracts, you know, there is a section written, if so-and-so gets hurt and can't play, you're promised this amount of money. I mean, we know this because that's why they say they're guaranteed X amount of money and, you know, blah, blah, blah. That's the healthy clause in there. So why shouldn't there be, and why isn't there, another clause, a performance clause? Like, we expect you to play well and, you know, do this much of a performance, and, you know, there has to be some way to do that. But that being said, I'm taking Cleveland and I'm taking them as a bookie bet because technically Dallas should win that game. Ugh. Another game of just two teams struggling. The Jaguars and the Bengals. Bengals ended up in the first tie of the season last week. Ain't they special? But they're just as special as the Eagles, both having massive problems. But I think the Bengals are going to pull this one out. I can't tell you exactly why, but I think they are. I'm going into quicker mode now, so next game is the Giants at the Los Angeles Rams. I've given up trying to give the Giants any credit. I gave them credit for 2 weeks, and they did nothing. Besides, they're not anyway near enough to take the Rams. I mean, if they take the Rams, that means that, like, you know, somebody just, you know, I mean, I give the Giants some credit because they do have talent on the team, and supposedly it was all Eli's fault, and so they get Jeremy, and then what the hell happens? You know, I mean, oh my God. Hello, Diana. And believe me, Diana, I'm not picking on the team for the sake of picking on the team. But, like, every bit of management and blah, 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 they were all, oh, it's Eli's fault. We're going to get rid of Eli, and then, you know, we're going to do well, and this is that and the other thing. And you're making the exact same mistakes that you did with Eli. So, like, how now, brown cow? I mean, I kind of feel that Eli is sitting behind it, you know, watching the TV like, it was all my fault, huh? Yep. Sure. Enjoy your 0-3 start. I mean, that would be me if I was Eli. I mean, straight up, Eli is not Peyton. Okay, Peyton is better. Peyton also had different weapons and a better O-line. But, you know, I am sure there is a lot of sibling rivalry at the Thanksgiving Day table with those two, but they always supported each other too. You know, Peyton was like the biggest guy in the Super Bowl crowd when Eli was doing good and beat the Patriots not once but twice. My man was like jumping around for his brother. So whatever rivalry there is, they do support the hell out of each other. And I really, and I said it before and I'll say it again, I think Eli got dogged. And yeah, I think Eli got massively dogged, and I think it's showing now because they haven't improved. I would like them to improve, but part of me thinks they're going to try in the first half, but by the second half they're going to peter out. I mean, just straight up. The Arizona Cardinals against the Carolina Panthers. The Cardinals are 2-1. A couple of times they've made some mistakes that I think were just, like, you know, knocking the rust off again because we didn't have preseason. I honestly do think that this is going to be, I think, a close scoring game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. But I'm going to take the Cardinals to come out for the win. But like I said, I don't think it's going to be like a 45-0 game. I think it's going to be close. but I still think the Cardinals will come out on top. Here's a game that might have some interest in this house. The Buffalo Bills taking on the team that Daddy loves to hate. The Las Vegas Raiders. God, that sounds weird. Las Vegas Raiders. It doesn't flow. Las Vegas Raiders. I mean, it's better than the Washington football team. I give it that. But it's gonna take me a little while, you know. I mean, it's not flowing great yet, but we'll get it. We'll get it. The Raiders are playing strong. Washington, I told you, like, call them the Washington Care Bears. I don't care. Just call them something. And football team is not something. Okay? It really isn't something. But I'll tell you what, they did not cut corners building that stadium. That stadium is freaking ridiculous. I mean, it's nice to have that kind of money to build something, but holy moly. I want to go to Vegas anyway, and if I ever do go to Vegas, I want to check out that stadium because you know they're going to be doing other things in there, not just football games. So I'd love to, like, you know, take a look at it and see it in person. But all that being said, Buffalo is really in a great position to really take off with their division this year. I mean, absolutely. But even though I think the Bills are going to win this, they cannot take the Raiders lightly. My Steelers have done this multiple times. You know, oh, we know we're going to beat these guys, and then they come in a little lackadaisical, and nah. So I think it's going to be a physical game. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game on both sides, but I think in the end, Buffalo is going to run away with that one. And they're just going to hightail it out of Vegas, and what happens in Vegas is not going to stay there because they're going to bring it back to Buffalo. All right. I'll be here all day. Now, technically next on the list is the New England and Kansas City game. If it's played Monday, okay, I was gonna have a hard time picking New England to win this one because Kansas City is really one of the ones that I really am saying, even for me, that Kansas City is going to be one of the main teams to beat come the end of the year. So now, especially without Cam and whoever his backup is, which honestly I have to look because, again, we don't hear a lot about the backups until they get thrust into the spotlight, and this is a hell of a thrust. Because now you got to go up against Mahomes, who this kid, man, he is for real. He is ridiculously good, and he could have had any career he wanted because this kid's just got leadership skills and everything. So if it's played on Monday night, which is what they're hoping, depending on. So I'm gonna take definitely Kansas City over New England, especially now New England doesn't have their starter quarterback. So there we go. Next, the Bears and the Colts. Again, I think going to be a very physical game, but the Bears seem to have figured out where their pots of honey are. And so again, this one I think is going to be a defensive game. I think it's going to be a close scoring game. I don't think it's going to be high scoring, but I think it's going to be close. So I'm gonna say Chicago takes the win, but this is another one I think is gonna be a physical. Let's call it a brouhaha. um, Goodness gracious, I don't know how they let. I mean, probably they're not flexing the games because they have enough to do with the 2 games, because of the COVID. Because I'm honestly surprised. I'm surprised at both the Sunday night and the Monday night games that neither one got flexed. Because even though San Francisco is beaten up, I mean, they beat the Jets, but they, had like, 7,000 injuries in that game? So they're beaten up, but they're still 2-1. And the Eagles are 0-2-1. They couldn't even score a field goal in overtime, but then again, neither could the Bengals. So, I mean, there's no way that I see it. I mean, you want to talk about pulling a rabbit out of the hat if somehow the Eagles pull this off, but I absolutely do not see it coming. I just can't. The Eagles, the Eagles are one of those that I think is another one of those teams that they're having drama behind the closed doors, that they're having, there's a couple of teams that I think the problems are starting up in management and coaching and just trickling down. And I honestly think the Eagles are one of those teams. There's no way to prove my theory because I can't get an interview with the owner. It would be nice. It would be cool. I'd love to sit down with the owners and the coaches and say, seriously, guys, what is the problem? But I don't have that kind of cred yet. I mean, you never know. I might at some point in my life. At this point, no. So, that being said, beaten up as the Niners are, they're still gonna take this one at home. So, that's the Sunday night game. Now, assuming it's the second Monday night game or the first Monday night game or the only Monday night game, because we don't know yet, I am really surprised that this one was not flexed, because Green Bay is playing strong as hell. They are playing like, old school Green Bay. And you have them at home against the Atlanta Falcons, who are basically being a bird. They are taking all their food at the beginning of the game, and then they are regurgitating it back to the other team by the fourth quarter. Is that a little harsh? Is that a little over the top? I don't know. But I also don't know what the hell they're doing as far as their playing goes. Atlanta beating Green Bay at home on Monday night? I don't think so. Not at all. I mean, I'd have a hard time taking them either way over Green Bay, even if they were playing better. But the way they're playing right now, no. No. I thought I saw Brian coming back, but he ran away again. I scared him off. I'm scary. I mean, God knows. I mean, thank God Shatner didn't hang up on me because I scared him. But if you watch my video, Brian said I looked really cute and I turned into a little 2-year-old, so I did things I told him I was going to do. I showed him my little Star Trek ring, and I introduced him to Chase. Because, chasing my little co-pilot. Speaking of co-pilot, say bye-bye. Say happy Sunday. Oof. Oh, God, my knees. My hip, my knee. I'm getting old.
I need something to eat. My tummy's kind of grumbling.
We all have needs.
What's up, everybody? jump over here. Got a request for Chop It Up, Little Nico Fuzz. And I'm lining up that trivia. Since we're going to be out of here at 1, we'll be getting into trivia soon. By the way, it's 11:11. Make sure you're packed, rolled, and raring to go. You got a 20 coming up on your FAPS, don't you? What's up? What's up? It's going good. It's going good. I cannot complain. Like I said, my day started out good. It's just kind of gone from there. Nice. All right, little heavy gravel guild, little George Lynch, the tune roll. It's a killer tune right there, man. Seriously, I dig it. Ever closer. Nope. Did that before, so I'll be down here. There we are. Still I Stand. Features DJ Epic with Secret Agent 23 Skidoo.
23 on the floors. Delphine on the SunDaze. Yeah. Emily Rose on the flux to the rose. And this is how it goes. Yeah. Kinda long in the tooth, but every song is the truth. King Kong in the booth. Godzilla style, hot spitter, but a lot in the top. In the clock, Shirilla, rock spots for mozzarella. Rock pugilist, not new to this. Drop hits while you drop from your mom's uterus. I rock crowds from here to Australia, cause I drop doubts and fears that cause failure. The golden age was a strong foundation. Teenagers might think my songs sound ancient, but so what? Develop taste while you grow up, and I'll still be killing these styles when y'all show up. Roots planted deep like Blue Planet. Feels like magic watching you vanish. It's sad when all the fads and trends got you doing back bends with your pads and pens. Yeah, my style wasn't built on sand, I'm rock solid. Mind stay filled with plans plus knowledge. Trying till my skills expand plus my wallet. Demolish your illest jams, just flawless. It's fun like a ceiling fan, just astonished. Every time, feel me fan, that's a promise. Spotlights are stealing, man, I'm too stylish. All false till I stand. Till I stand. If rap was religion, I'd spit the catechism, having visions, staying dipped in boom baptism. I preach to the choir that kept the music sacred. Sucker MCs get excommunicated. Watch out, who's rubbing elbows in stealth mode? Oh hell no, it's the shell tone, go and tell pro. When labels only sell what sucks, it's no wonder when the culture self-destructs. But the underground foundation's the cornerstone that make the family connect like Don Corleone. The more you learn respect, the more it's shown. Test tube baby MCs, y'all look poorly cloned. Catch a cab, take it back to the lab. Charge it to the game, put it on my tab. My dues are paid for all the music made. I'll probably go out with a bang, cause I refuse to fade. Yeah, my style wasn't built on sand, I'm rock solid. Mind stay filled with plans plus knowledge. Trying till my skills expand plus my wallet. Demolish your illest jams, just flawless. It's fun like a ceiling fan, just astonished. Every time, feel me fan, that's a promise. Spotlights are stealing, man, I'm too stylish. All false till I stand.
All right. Global Genius. Knock. Little electronic. Five seconds. Smoke them if you got them. You have 10 minutes for the first trivia challenge question. What's up, Sticky Buds? How are you? What is the good word? Let's jump down a little Vault 49 for you.
Reckless spirit, what have you done? Cracking dreamer, one by
All right, wrap it up. Reckless Spirit. This is My Old Ways. The artist K Perfect. K Pect, sorry. Need to go brush my teeth? I will be right back. I have your trivia question all ready. So, how's your head?
Видишь на моем лице улыбка, ага. Снова ко мне девочка прилипла твоя. Не догнать меня, улитка, ха-ха. Да я прожигаю жизнь, и это красота. На столе 2 панта, ролл и кока-кола. Я выбрал, нам везет еще кучу приколов. Как же мир красив, да он мной нарисован. Я отдыхаю и шлю нахуй все дела. Дьявол любится с драконом, когда я по старой схеме. Все малышки как с иконы, когда я по старой схеме. Ну хуй, хотел законы, когда я по старой схеме. Когда я по старой схеме. Дьявол рубится с драконом, когда я по старой схеме. Все малышки как с иконы, когда я по старой схеме. Ну хуй, хотел законы, когда я по старой схеме. Когда я по старой схеме. Дьявол рубится с драконом, когда я по старой схеме. Все малышки как с иконы, когда я по старой схеме. Ну хуй, хотел законы, когда я по старой схеме. Когда я по старой схеме. Дьявол рубится с драконом, когда я по старой схеме. Все малышки как с иконы, когда я по старой схеме. Ну хуй, хотел законы, когда я по старой схеме. Когда я по старой схеме.
Alrighty. Good morning, my smoker hunters.
on the moments when everything was simple. When everything ain't have an end goal, part of my mental. I wish my name on some contracts got signed with a pencil. Cause now my heart say it's tired, my sweat say essentials. Was told to never show your feelings and conquer the world. I make an honest living, but I've been lying to girls. I made a promise to myself, never quit, but it's draining. The picture far from never trip on the painting. It's a process, some hard things to digest.
Alrighty.
Put into bullshit.
As I said, I've got some trivia for you. I hope you got your thinking caps on.
Relationships that pass the cry test. How you feel when she hurt? How you still
Here's
get
one.
hurt? How you kill off
What
your
is the
people? How you
term
still be that person?
used
How you survive in
for a
world that's still
biofilm
people?
which
I guess
builds
we gotta
up
face
on
the truth,
one's
we just regular
teeth?
people.
That's right. Black is correct. All right, in 1979, this candy company bought the Friendly's restaurant chain. What company am I referring to?
They promised I need some solace. I promise to speak the honest version of all of these horrors knocking on heaven's door, which is part of it they ignore. It's my heart been awakened more, and I started to pray to Horus, but all of the sacred lords ain't been calling me back at war over something I never started. The Dead Seas never parted. My heart broken more than I can afford, but I'm soaring regardless. Hard times.
No. I have answers on the board, but not what I'm looking for. This company has a theme park in Pennsylvania. As a matter of fact, they have a town named after them in Pennsylvania. And the theme park named after them in the town that's named after them in Pennsylvania. There you go. Yes, Hershey. Hershey bought Friendly's in 1979. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to do a little Brent Bourgeois, a little jazz for you as we continue on. Who is the Pumpkin King in Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas? I'm not looking for the actor. I'm looking for the character's name. That's it. Yeah, Jack Skellington. Good job, YouTubers. I figured I'd clarify that. I didn't want people to think I was looking for the actor. All right, once again, talking 12 days of Christmas. How many maids a milking are there? That's right. Good job. 8 is what I wanted. Alrighty. Nope, slow. Slow's got to go. Second, everybody.
I'm unsure about everything this moment has. All but tired of my wings, and I'm scared. And
Well, I'm glad things are coming across clear for you, my friend.
like you. Every breath feels like a fight. I'm fearing for all the souls, fearing for their lives, and I'm broken, and I'm weary, just like you.
All right. According to the commercial, what is the fabric of our lives?
We can feel safe in letting go. There's a calm beneath the waves. Says we
Honestly, I was waiting for somebody to say that. However, that's not what I'm looking for here.
every day starts with the morning news. I'll have to turn it off just to make it through, just like you.
No, it was a TV commercial and a campaign that ran that discussed this product and called it the fabric of our lives. It's used in so much clothing, jackets, things like that. Shirts, yes, cotton.
Just like you. There's a place in the unknown. We can feel safe in letting go.
All right.
So calm beneath
For the pause, if you get this one.
says we
What company's slogan was just slightly ahead of our time?
There's a place in the unknown. We can feel safe in letting go.
And, I agree. Hemp is way more durable. There it is. Good job, YouTubers. Yes, you have reached a pause for the cause with Panasonic. Alrighty. Go do what you gotta do, everybody. I'm gonna take advantage myself. I will see everybody back here for, well, I'll see you back here for 11:15. Actually, I'll see you back here for, I'm not going to do that to you. 11:15, and the 20 comes, and yeah, I'm out of here at 1 o'clock, so 11:15.
Signify when you can't say
Go. Yeah. Okay, before I hit the block, I get these prayers off. Please forgive me, I ain't mean to piss the haters off. And listen, this shit is not up for discussion. Talking tough, I bet you wouldn't push a button. I'm the type to re it up soon as I get enough. You the type to meet a chip and give the money up. Lost it all and got it back like it was nothing. Thought he was the real deal, but he was frontin'. Put some time into this grind, she ain't have to tell a lie. You was hoping that I'd fall, now you gotta watch me rise. They from let me hold something, now I'm copping hers and mines. Never ran off on the plug, always looked them in the eyes. I'm as solid as they come, already set in stone. Me and anybody hating never got along. Lost it all and got it back like it was nothing. Realest in this shit is not up for discussion. You the type to get the bread and show the money off. I'm the type to hit a lick and disappear on y'all. Realest in this shit is not up for discussion. Lost it all and got it back like it was nothing. I'm as solid as it come, already set in stone. Me and anybody hating never got along. Lost it all and got it back like it was nothing. Realest in this shit is not up for discussion. You the type to get the bread and show the money off. I'm the type to hit a lick and disappear on y'all. Lost it all and got it back like it was nothing. Realest in this shit is not up for discussion. Why I hear you talking but you ain't gonna do a damn thing. Claim you got it, but you out shit in gold chains. They tell me that I'm looking fresh, I'm like this old thing. Pull up in a brand new old school, bumping OJs. Think you running game until I had to take the ball. Take the dust my shoulders off after every fall. Tryna bounce back from a loss, you know who to call. We ain't got a little money, I could use a little more. Illest on the block and do it better than the people you know. Instead of blowing all this money, I be stacking my dough. I ain't worried about a hater, case you needed to know. I be minding my own business while I'm chasing these goals. I'm as solid as it come, already set in stone. Me and anybody hating never got along. Lost it all and got it back like it was nothing. Realest in this shit is not up for discussion. You the type to get the bread and show the money off. I'm the type to hit a lick and disappear on y'all. Lost it all and got it back like it was nothing. Realest in this shit is not up for discussion. I'm as solid as it come, already set in stone. Me and anybody hating never got along. Lost it all and got it back like it was nothing. Realest in this shit is not up for discussion. You the type to get the bread and show the money off. I'm the type to hit a lick and disappear on y'all. Lost it all and got it back like it was nothing. Realest in this shit is not up for discussion. I had to put some time into this grind, she ain't have to tell a lie. They was hoping that I'd fall, now they gotta watch me rise. I went from whole something, now I'm copping hers and mines. Never ran off on the plug, always looked them in the eyes. I'm as solid as it come, already set in stone. Me and anybody hating never got along. Lost it all and got it back like it was nothing. Realest in this shit is not up for discussion. You the type to get the bread and show the money off. I'm the type to hit a lick and disappear on y'all. Lost it all and got it back like it was nothing. Realest in this shit is not up for discussion. I'm as solid as it come, already set in stone. Me and anybody hating never got along. Lost it all and got it back like it was nothing. Realest in this shit is not up for discussion. You the type to get the bread and show the money off. I'm the type to hit a lick and disappear on y'all. Lost it all and got it back like it was nothing. Realest in this shit is not up for discussion.
What's up, everybody? How was your pause? What's going on, Facebook? What's up, YouTubers? Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. All the other places in which we are at. All right, anybody ever see the Santa Claus with Tim Allen? Well, what does his heartbeat sound like in the Santa Claus?
The Macarena.
Totally. Once again, what does Tim Allen's heartbeat sound like in the Santa Claus? I was looking for Jingle Bells. Yeah, Jingle Bells. All right, now, Kaiku 86. It's Kaiku Miami 86, to be precise. Yeah, the artist Kaiku. A new music production studio, management blog, and playlist based in Berlin and Helsinki. Kaiku is Finnish and means echo. Where is there a town called Monkey's Eyebrow? And yeah, it's a legit thing. Town called Monkey's Eyebrow. A rural, unincorporated community in Ballard County, Kentucky. And right here in the States. What company was once called Quantum Computer Services? Quantum Computer Services. Well, no. It's an A name. You're close. However, and we're right here at the end of the track, I was looking for AOL. Yeah, believe it or not, it was AOL was first founded in 1985 as Quantum Computer Services by a handful of employees from the remains of Control Video Corporation, which was otherwise known as CVC. Yeah, CVC sold games for the Atari online. Yep. I actually still have an unopened AOL version 1 disc. Like, never took it out of the package or anything. I've just kept it all these years. Yeah, I don't know why. I've just kept it. It's just been with me so many years.
I never seen a real rainbow. I still believe though. Gotta believe though. It hurts me when people are fighting. Different street sides. Words cut like sharp knives. But it doesn't have to be that way. I will not believe that I'm the only one who has that dream.
All right, what is a light and fluffy pie filling? It's made with stabilized gelatin and beaten egg whites.
It's coming. I know the change is coming. It's coming. I know the change is coming.
I liked working with DOS. Meringue. Not what I'm looking for.
Not saying we have to step back if someone is causing too many problems.
I mean, it's made with whipping egg whites, sugar, and occasionally other acidic ingredients. However,
That the path is lit for those who say that it doesn't have to be that way. I will not believe that I'm the only one who has
what
that
I'm,
dream. No, it
let's see,
doesn't
what
have
I'm
to
looking
be
for,
that way.
it's also a clothing.
You believe the change is coming. I know
It's also a material that, clothing is made
it's coming.
from. No, remember, I don't hold spelling against you.
I know the change is coming. 'Cause it doesn't have to be that way. I will not believe that I'm the only one who has that dream. No, it doesn't have to be that way. What will it take to make you believe the change?
What I'm looking for starts with C,
No, it doesn't
if that helps you out.
I will not believe I'm the only one who has that dream. No, it doesn't have to be that way. What will it take to make you believe the change is coming? I know the change is coming.
Alrighty. Ooh, no. Good guess, though. Good guess. Chiffon. Chiffon was what I was looking for. Good guess. Good guess. Is he fixed? Is he fixed? Is he fixed? Yay. Monkey was hurt. He needed to be fixed. Where's his glasses? Yes. I mean, he's walking around naked as it is. People stealing his glasses. Jeez. Thank you. There we are. Better. There, you know what? We'll put him over here. We'll let Monkey chill out for a few minutes. We're actually hunting and figuring out what wardrobe we're going to put on him now. That's why he's got nothing on.
I searched for the meaning to be revealed in time. It was raw, but not always dignified. But never superficial, at least I tried to be twice the man.
All right, here's something we have discussed before. What layer of the Earth is right below the crust? All right. The layer of Earth. Mantle. Yeah. Absolutely. Good job. Good job. Let's see here. There we are. Right there, right there. Little Ella Joy Mayer for you. All right, a Medusa is a marine creature better known by what other name? A Medusa is a jellyfish. A marine creature. Yeah, better known by the regular name, jellyfish. who can tell me the capital of Western Australia? That's it. Good job, good job. Right there, we just wrapped up a track from Ella Joy Mayer. Ella Joy just simply says, music is my life. Check her out at ellajoymayer.com. ELLAJOYMEIR.com. All right, behold the Buick. What doctor or team of doctors is credited with pioneering the scientific study of human sexuality? The doctor or team who is credited with pioneering the scientific study of human sexuality. Oh, Masters and Johnson. Oh, sorry about that, buddy. Come here. Come on. There we go. Oh, there we go. Come here. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. All right, once again, that group there. Chase is sitting underneath the table. I accidentally gave him a boot. All right. Little Heavy Gravel Guild. The tune is called Behold the Buick on what you just heard. Yeah, we're going to get a little dangerous. Little Otis McDonald, little hip hop. What country speaks Spanish as its main language? Yep. That's correct. Mexico is exactly what I needed. All right, you are staring at the brink of the win. You see that finish line in front of you. You got 9 points on the board. All right, which former Soviet republic was known as the breadbasket of the empire? Yep. Come on. I know people can know this one. I know you can get it. I have faith in you. Former Soviet republic that was known as the breadbasket of the empire. I was looking for the Ukraine. The Ukraine. All right, here we go. That wheel is spinning, so when I look over, I'll have another question. All right, what part of the brain is responsible for vision? You're doing fantastic out there. Frontal lobe is important for cognitive functions and control of voluntary movement or activity. The parietal lobe processes information about temperature, taste, touch, and movement, while what I'm looking for is primarily responsible for vision. have guesses, but it's not what I'm looking for. It's a lobe of the brain, but there is a particular name for it. All right, wrapping up that track, Davy and Goliath. I was looking for the occipital. Occipital. Yep, the lobe which is primarily responsible for vision. Like tripping on my tongue on that one. What is the outermost covering of trees and even some plants called? It's actually a really tasty snack made using the same name. Yes, there you go. That's right. Bark is correct. All right. Now, let me take care of something here. Actually, I'm going to stop that one because I'm looking at our time. And I have to get this track on, of course. The winners earned it. They get to give it to the losers. Little Nico Fuzz, a little Barbasauce. A little kick in the ass. Good job, YouTubers. Yeah. And this one was a shutout.
YouTube?
Yep.
Facebook never does that.
What's that?
Facebook never does send out shutouts. That's why I know.
For a while there, they were actually doing really good. They were going back and forth doing shutout, close. I mean, just a day or two ago, a couple days ago, they had 9.5 to 10.5. Yes. go. All right. Echopraxias erode. Now, let's come over here. Like I said, we got a little Austin for you. A little Parasite. Wrapping up Parasite, Austin Woodward, Adam Griffith. Gonna be bringing you This Is Where I Get Off, Cy Coonan. Yeah, I will see yous all. Well, I'll see yous all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Sundays. It is absolutely gorgeous out there, so go take advantage.
Nobody's better than me, 'cause I know better than them. Big shot, Cahonie, woman, he's top Armageddon. And I saw that I don't wanna see, gonna find the burning bush. Setting my people free, setting my people free. Sending an army up country, setting my people free. This is where I get off, this is my stop. Where I get off, this is my stop. Nobody's better than me, 'cause I'm no better than them. Big shot, Cahonie, woman, Captain Armageddon. And I saw that I don't wanna see, gonna find the burning bushes, setting my people free, sending an army up countries where I get off. This is my stop, where I get off. This is my stop, this is my stop, this is where I get off. Ain't gonna stop the rocket, where I get off. This is my stop, this is my stop, this is my stop. Nobody's better than me, nobody better, absolutely nobody better than me, absolutely. 'Cause I'm no better than them, I'm no better than them.
You too, my Smokeahonis.
Big shot, Cahonie,
Enjoy your afternoon.
Armageddon. This is where I get off.
Everybody else out there. Excuse me.
Setting my people free, setting an army up country. Yeah, get a few little wicked, get a little wicked opposition.
My buddy. Hey, my buddy. Hi, my buddy. Hi, my buddy. Ah, there's my boy. There's all my boy. There's all my boy. Belly, 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 belly. Belly, 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 belly. All right. Peace. Much love and respect, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Sundays. October 4th, 2020. Later, you two.